Are NFTs actually dying? With some NFTs being down almost 90%, it's definitely a valid concern. In this video, we'll talk about the past, the present, and the uncertain future of NFTs.
98% of the projects right now are going to zero.
And I'm going to be doing it in under 7 minutes. CryptoPunks, the first profile picture NFT collection, actually first started out as an experiment. Some of these punks ended up going for over $1 million each. And I forgot to mention, they were free. And I'm sure you've heard of the Bored Ape Yacht Club by now. Well, even some of these were going for over $1 million. And since then, millions of other NFTs have been made. However, the apes and the punks are somewhat of a phenomenon. Things are often the complete opposite. There was a project that seriously hurt the reputation of NFTs and ended up scamming around 10,000 people out of over 70 million US dollars. It's easy as an outsider to look at all of this as a stupid get-rich-quick scheme, and you can't really blame them for saying that. All of the global pressures that I won't get into because I'm sure you're all aware of are weighing down on us and causing some serious sell-off pressure essentially across every single market. And NFTs are being hit just a little bit harder than everything else. Well, maybe not a little, but yeah. But there's a reason for this, and it's something I think a lot of people are missing. NFTs haven't really proven themselves yet. 99% of NFTs are poorly drawn animals that you have to pay hundreds or sometimes even thousands of dollars for, just to get a $20 t-shirt. What a bargain. The insane price on almost all of these projects just isn't warranted, and it is completely based on hype and speculation. Okay, so remember that guy who stole 70 million from all of these people? Well, it wasn't actually Kevin, it was actually him, and he goes by the name Cyber. He promised a Pokemon type game with the Pokemon being the NFTs you could battle with and collect. Turns out this guy had no clue how to run an almost 9-figure business. Who would have guessed? This sent the project on a nosedive, as more details revealed that the game hadn't even started development. And the NFTs, well, they look completely different to what was promised. This phenomenon is called a rug pull. This is when a founder convinces you to invest, but runs off with the money, leaving you with either nothing at all or something completely different from what was promised. However, we can't just assume that all NFT projects are poorly managed and run by this guy.
Bettering the lives of other people and the planet through innovation.
There are some pretty cool things happening in the NFT space. For example, Coachella is in the world of NFTs. One of their NFTs gives you lifetime VIP access along with luxury meals and drink vouchers for their events. We've got projects such as Cybercons where you can literally earn real money just for holding onto the NFT. Another example would be my NFT project, the Zerk Pass. This gives you exclusive access to an NFT trading group, which ultimately leads to holders making way more money than they had originally invested. And guess what? After you're done with all of these NFTs, you can just sell them and make some, all, or more than your original investment back. We've also seen lion profile pics that allow us to make baby lions, which is obviously pretty groundbreaking. Not really. This is great and all, but let's be honest. None of this is necessarily revolutionary just yet. I personally believe that the real use cases for NFTs haven't even started. So let's talk about the immediate future really quickly and get onto the fun stuff because I'm running out of time. Look, the NFT space is no different to any other emerging market, and we're going to see bullish and bearish periods, ups and downs. And as global markets come into better times, I'm sure we'll see more money moving through these crazy wild JPEGs with the hopes of landing onto the next Bored Ape Yacht Club. Like I mentioned, most of these projects will be dead and gone by the time it does take this space to recover. Now, here's the fun part. We're just scratching the surface with what NFTs can really do for us. We still have so much more to come. A lot of the systems that we have in place today are inconvenient and outdated. I mean, why do I carry around this physical passport that I lose in between vacations and that my dog can just end up eating? Imagine if it was an NFT that lives on the blockchain, uneditable and impossible to duplicate or transfer. Identity theft would become a thing of the past, and I could finally sleep at night knowing that my passport is stored on the blockchain and I don't have to, go rummaging for it last second as always. And imagine having your driving license and your ID stored on the blockchain, or your high school diploma, your insurance, your 20+ years of medical records. Let's not even get started on how difficult it is to buy a house. Chuck it on the blockchain, problem solved. But do you see where I'm getting at? This is just one set of examples on how NFTs are going to be implemented into our daily lives. There's a huge opportunity for this technology to revolutionize the way we handle contractual based agreements and personal documents. So in short, no, NFTs are not dead. Yes, some animal profile photos are going to get absolutely clapped, but that's a good thing. If you remember the core technology under these assets, your mindset will shift even in these darker days.
So what's my investment plan? Well, I'm not going anywhere, and here is my strategy right now. For the last few months now, I've been reallocating my portfolio from riskier projects to projects that have a proven track record. The answer isn't to remove yourself from the market entirely. The answer is to use a strategy that will make you money in this kind of market. There are huge discounts across the board, and we're seeing blue chip projects plummet in price to new lows that the space hasn't seen in months. So as we do come into a better market, I should be left with a greener portfolio that's been structured around value and, solid teams. I'm not going to sit here to tell you what projects to buy to make money. There's enough of that on YouTube already. And don't get me wrong, things are going to be very scary and very dark for a little while. So if you did want a shoulder to cry on, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very, very soon.